Hey, good afternoon, guys. This is Jimmy from Primer is Best. I'm out here with my 1966 Chevy C10 truck. Goes by the name of Almond Joy. I was going to give you a little. I guess I'm going to ask y'all a question, get your opinion on something. Okay, I watch YouTube a lot whenever I can, and there was a suggestion that YouTube brought up from Gearhead Garage. That's his YouTube name. Now he doesn't know me. I don't know him. It just came up as a suggestion because of my past history of looking, for trucks, getting suggestions and stuff on YouTube. So anyway, Gearhead Garage, and I'll try to leave a link in the description of this video of his. Like I said, he doesn't know me, and I don't think he would mind getting more people to watch his video. But it says the name of the video is "Classic Cars Prices Are Crashing." Let's see, what's the rest of it? What's going on? Something like that. So anyway, so he's talking about classic car prices dropping, and it's the economy. A lot of people are nervous. A lot of people are wondering what are they going to do. A lot of people over the course of time have overextended themselves, I'll say, and maybe not made some of the wisest decisions. But he was talking about Camaros and Chevelles, Mustangs, Mustang GTs, stuff like that. And I'm trying to give you a little rundown of what he's talking about. I would suggest that you watch the video for yourself, because I don't want to misinterpret anything that I'm trying to just tell you what I got out of it, the video. Anyway, people are selling them at prices below what they actually gave for the vehicles. Now, are classic cars and trucks a good investment? Yeah, most of them are. You just have to be selective on which ones you get. If you're looking for them for an investment, yeah, they're good, but you got to pick the right ones, you see. But at the same time, he was saying C10 trucks are going up. Believe it or not, they're going up. He said they're bringing, about the same prices or just the same as or whatever as Camaros and stuff nowadays. Back when I was growing up, when I was young, Camaros were everywhere. And, nobody thought nothing about them. I had one friend that had like 5 or 6 Camaros just sitting in the street. Nobody bothered them. Nothing. I mean, they were running cars. I mean, nobody thought nothing about a 67, 8, or 9 Camaro, 71, 72. Nobody, who cares, kind of attitude. But now they're worth a ton of money. I mean, even in conditions that they don't even run, or pieced together or just pulled out of the creek or whatever. Well, C10 trucks are going up in value now. And, some of those Camaros that were bringing top dollar, I'm not saying that they won't bring top dollar. I'm just saying, like I said in the beginning of the video, some folks maybe have overextended themselves. Watch Meekum Auctions and Barrett Jackson stuff. That's what I think he referred to that in the video. It's been a few days since I've watched the video. But anyway, what got me was he said C10 trucks are going up. And that kind of helps me. It might help you if you have a C10 truck. GMC, whatever. Maybe you're, really happy about that. I know I am, because like, for instance, this old truck, I got a ton of money in this truck, tons of money just to get it to look like this. And I'm into patina style, if you're wondering. Done all this myself. As you're looking, I keep walking around the truck, but I'm just showing you the truck as I'm talking. But anyway, what's your take on it? You watch the video that I'll try to leave a link in the description, and Gearhead Garage. And give me your take on it. What do you think? Now, I like these because I can. There's not as much to. There's, like I said, you have to be selective. You got to be selective on what you're going to put your money into. Now, I like all cars and trucks. I truly do. I like Studebakers. I like Pontiacs. I like Fords. I like Chevys, Dodge. I like them all. But you have to keep in mind, what can you afford? And see, I don't go out and buy vehicles that's already fixed. You see, I don't. I buy vehicles that are going to the scrapyard, just getting pulled out of a ditch, found in the woods dead, found in a field in all different pieces, scattered all over the field, dead, is disassembled, laying everywhere. I've had all of those scenarios, truthfully, and buy them at the junk, from somebody's field, whatever. Anyway, I've had all those scenarios. I bought a '62 Impala Super Sport. It took one, two, three. I think it was 3 or 5 '62 Impalas to build the one that I was wanting. The '62 Impala SS, 327 4-speed car, factory black, tuxedo black. But anyway, you have to be selective. Now, I don't have anything against Ramblers, Studebakers, Edsels. I don't have nothing against any of those cars. I think they're beautiful cars. Some of them will bring good money. I mean, they're a good investment. Some of them are not. They're just not. So, I mean, if you like them and you have a passion for it, I welcome you to go get the car or truck of your dreams. Some folks grew up with a Studebaker, or a Edsel or a Oldsmobile or something. I'm just saying, if that's your dream car, brings back good memories for you, go get you one. Yeah, but just remember, you might, if you have to sell it, say like this truck, Almond Joy. That's the name of this truck, Almond Joy. If I had to sell it for some reason, a health issue or something. I'm just making up stuff. I think I could sell it pretty quick. I think I could. But if you have a Studebaker or Edsel or something like that, it might be a little harder to do. You've got to find somebody that's wanting a Studebaker, or that particular year, that particular body style or something. But see, a lot of folks, I'm trying to stay mainstream. You can kind of get these trucks, and I think I could sell this truck pretty quick if I had to, for some reason. I've been blessed not to have to, but I have in the past before. Divorces, stuff like that, that's happened in my life. It might be happening in your life. Just make sure that's the reason I get stuff like this. All my stuff is, I don't buy running vehicles most of the time. In perfect condition, I don't, because in my particular case, I'm retired and I'd have to make payments. I'm not going to make payments on nothing. Nope. I just buy clunks and fix them up the way I like them, and I just kind of go from there. Just little bit. If something comes up next month, like for instance, my wife was telling me yesterday, car insurance is due. I don't have to buy nothing. I can wait. I can wait till a better opportunity, a better month. There goes my plane. Flies over every video. But yeah, you just kind of pick and choose your battles, so to speak. So anyway, y'all watch that video. Let me know what you think about it. And leave me a comment if you don't mind, and let me know what you think. But he said C10s was going up, so that makes me really happy. But because that's what I have, C10s, and OBS trucks are going to go up too. So if you get a chance to get you a good OBS truck, whatever kind that you want, OBS stands for old body style. Then you got NBS, new body style. I don't know who comes up with all this stuff, but OBS, it's the next generation after the square bodies, OBS. Anyway, pick you up one that's going to be a good one, because the late, great Rob Pitts, that's passed away about a year and a half ago. I think it's about along those time frame. He bought 5 for me. here in this driveway. Rob Pitts, Rabbit's Used Cars on YouTube. You can check him out. Rabbit's Used Cars. Like I said, he died and with health issues, and he was only in his 40s, I think. He's still a young man. I hate that, but about a year and a half or so before he died, he was here in this driveway in his brand new Cadillac, and he bought 5 trucks from me. One of them was an OBS truck, Sam. Like I said, we always name our vehicles. He bought Coffee, the 2007, Sam, the 88, 78, I'm sorry, GMC truck, Shannon, and it went to Mecum Auctions, believe it or not. That truck did, that GMC truck, and I'd love to see the look on some people's faces if they knew that truck had been rattle can painted. I painted the whole truck rattle can painting, just like I do all these like this one. But man, it looked good. Had the cowl hood, factory bucket seat truck. It was a sharp truck. He bought my white 62 Impala, went by the name of Whitey, and bought another one. I'm trying to remember what in the world it was. Anyway, he bought 5 from me. I'm not trying to make my video long, but anyway, I've got videos of it if you want to go back and look. Rob was a real good guy. I really liked Rob. He's funny, and the way you see him on YouTube videos, that's the way he is in real life too. I mean, there was no you got 100% Rob Pitts, and he stayed over here biggest part of the day, hanging out with my wife and myself, and gave us a t-shirt and all. Anyway, my point is, I get sidetracked, and I'm sorry. If you're going to get a truck, get you the best truck you can. If your OBSs are going to go up, they're already going up. So if you get an opportunity, get you the one that you like. And I'm just going to be straight up with you. Short beds sell better than long beds. Nothing wrong with long beds. I don't have a problem with long beds other than I can't fit them in my garage. But short bed, get you one, in my opinion, get you one with air, AC, and they have a lot of aftermarket parts for those too, that you might, you might find one already, already running, and still be able to, get in it and drive it and, put a little bit in it now and again like I do. Some months are good for us as far as bills. Some are not. Some are a little more strenuous, I'll say. You got insurance due, you got house insurance due, you got property tax due, you got car tags due, it all adds up. Like I said, some months are better than others. But like I said, I always get one that, I don't have no payment. But get you a good OBS truck, in my opinion, or there's still some good square body deals out there. And, look around and, maybe get some of your friends or something to go with you to go look at it and look for the rust spots. Might do a video on that one of these days, showing the spots to look for on a square body. There's, round headlight trucks are more prone to rust, from the 70s up to like, 80, what would that be, 87? No, I'm sorry. Let me take that back. Up to like 1980, 81. I think 81, from then on, the bodies were better. They didn't rust out as bad as round headlight trucks. But it seems like the round headlight trucks are more desirable to most folks. It's all a matter of opinion, of course. But, it's just, it is what it is, I'm looking at it, and you should be too. You should be looking at it like an investment, because that's what it is. Sure, they're a lot of fun to play with, and I enjoy playing with them right here in this driveway, playing with them, trying to make them the best I can on my budget. This channel is all about trying to make your car or truck look the best it can on a budget without having to go to the bank and borrow $10,000, $12,000, $15,000 for a paint job. That's, I rattle can paint mine. I put Penetrol on mine. I do the best I can on the cheap, and, just to make one look decent. But I got off track, didn't I? Go get you an OBS truck or a good square body. They're still out there if you if you listen up and, you know, just kind of listen to your friends or whatever, you know, ask them, say, you know anybody that's got this or that? This is what I'm really wanting. This is the year I was born. This is my year my child was born, whatever. Like when you're talking not, we'll just say the year C10, you know, square body 1975. Okay, this year is 2025. That truck is 50 years old. I mean, you're going to have rust issues and stuff. I mean, they're 50 years old. And Brian and I were talking about that. That's GM 1038. Brian and I on YouTube, GM 1038. We were talking about that, and you know, he said my dad, Charlie, that's his dad, Charlie. He said Charlie still thinks, you know, OBS trucks are new. And I said, well, I said, I'm older than your dad, and I said, I still think they're new, you know, to me. But you're talking 40 years ago, 50, you know, 40 years ago, you know, 30, 35 years ago. I mean, no, they're not new anymore. But to me, because I guess, you know, I've been around them my whole life, you know, since they were conceived, or I guess for lack of a better word, yeah, they're still new to me. So, and I'd rather have one of them as a new truck, really. You can actually do something with them, you know. But anyway, I just thought I'd shoot this little video. Gearhead Garage, check him out. He doesn't know me, but anyway, if you want to check him out, watch that video. What did I say the name of it was? Classic Car Prices Are Crashing. What's Going On? I think that's the title of it. Like I said, I'll leave a link in the description of this video, and maybe you might enjoy watching it and just hearing him talk. Now, I tried to remember everything he said, you know, but there could be some things that I got wrong or messed up on, but you might enjoy his video. He's got quite a few views on it, and but let me know what you think about classic car prices. You know, if you got a Camaro, I'd love to have a Camaro. I'd love to have another Chevelle Super Sport. I've had them. You know, there's a bunch of them I've had that I've let go. Like I said, been married 3 times, and sometimes things happen, and you got to let some of your little babies or children go, you know, meaning my cars or trucks, whatever I had at the time. I've had to do that a few times. Oh my. Anyway, I've walked around this thing a bunch, haven't I? And I don't even know how many times I have, but this is my truck, or our truck, my wife and I's truck, Mrs. PIB. It's a 66 Chevy truck sitting on a 72 C10 truck frame. It's got a 92 model 350 in it, and it's still 3 on the tree. 3 on the tree. That's what that means, 3 on the tree. Shifts on the column, 3-speed. Anyway, y'all let me know what you think, guys, and I appreciate y'all watching this little video. I hope I helped somebody. If you have any questions, I'll try to answer them. If you have a legitimate question or a comment that you'd like to make, you know, I try to answer all my comments the best I can. If it's going to be something, you know, unfortunately, I get some that leave comments that are kind of, I'm not saying, that are not constructive. If they're going to start criticizing me or something like that, you know, sending me down the road, you know, cursing me out or whatever, I'm not going to put up with it. I'll just delete it. So you've done all that writing for nothing. I got a mockingbird here that's driving me nuts. That's what all that squawking is. Anyway, enough of that. I'm sorry I got carried away, didn't I? I was trying to figure out what is all that racking. It's 2 mockingbirds. I live in East Tennessee, so they're everywhere. Anyway, let me know what you think, guys, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about old Almond Joy here. And I'll catch y'all in the next video. Y'all stay safe. God bless y'all, and let me know what you think about that video. You know, and let me know what you think about classic cars and trucks. If you know, I've had some people tell me that, you know, let's see, how can I word this? That, you know, I'm not too smart. You know, you got all this money tied up in this. I get people leave comments like that every so often. I had one the other day, and saying, Jimmy, you're kind of dumb. See, I won't put it like, well, yeah, I'll just leave it like that. You're kind of dumb putting all your money, time and effort into this. Well, there's a couple of reasons why. Uh, I beg to differ. I like doing this stuff, just messing around trying to resurrect the dead, so to speak. Well, they were dead, and I enjoy doing it. Some people play golf. Some people, bet on horses at the racetrack. Some people, go fishing. And this is my thing. You run across people like me every now and again, and this is their thing. This is my thing. So, unlike golf or fishing, I can put as much money into this and as I want to when I can. I can sell it and get something out of it. I don't think this truck could be too hard to sell, but I can get something out of it. But other folks, if you go fishing, you've had a great time. I mean, if that's your passion, that's great. I'm all for it. But if you go fishing or play golf or something, at the end of the game or end of the day fishing or end of the night, well, if you're not fishing, whatever, you're done. But this, I mean, I'm putting money into it, but I'm going to get something out of it, something. So anyway, look at it. There's different ways to look at things, and like I said, he seems to think that C10 prices are going up, and if you get a truck, you don't have as much to do, I'll say, because you've only got one seat, you've only got one set of door panels. It's a whole lot simpler than, say, a Camaro or an Edsel, like I said, or Studebaker. Now, I love all those cars. Don't get me wrong. I'm not criticizing. If that's your passion, hey, go for it. You're going to get something out of it. But just, all my life, I've worked hard and never made much money. I'm being straight up with you. I've never made much money in my whole life. And every time I thought I was getting ahead, it was time for a divorce. So, I've had to start all over in there, 3 times. And, I have to, let me say this again. I really enjoy spending time with the old cars and old trucks. But now, I have to pick something that if I have to sell it really quick, I could sell this truck today. Somebody would get it today. So if I really wanted to sell it, I might take a little bit of a loss, of course, but if I really wanted to sell it, I can. And that's the way I've been. I learned a lot of that through marriages. If you're going to play with something, make sure you're going to be able to sell it if something comes up. Now, I'm not worried about my wife, Mrs. PIB. She's been with me through thick and thin. But I'm just saying, make a wise decision. If you're going to get a truck, there's a lot of OBS trucks out there. Go grab you one, and there's still a lot of square bodies. You just have to be selective and know what you're looking for. Whew. Enough of that, right? Y'all have a blessed day. My name is Jimmy, and you're watching Primer Is Best. I'm also on Facebook, Primer Is Best, and Instagram, Primer Is Best. Got a second YouTube channel called Man on a Budget. I'm on Instagram, Man on a Budget 1. And, I'm on a Facebook, Man on a Budget as well. So, y'all have a blessed day. Thanks for watching, guys, and listening to me. I'm enjoying this beautiful sunshine, walking around with my new knee replacement, trying to get my exercises in and my walk, and talking to y'all too. Y'all's my friends, and the Lord loves everyone. He loves you. He loves me, and be sure to pray to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Ask Him to forgive you for your sins. I ask Him every day. Every day. Don't think for a moment that Satan and demons are always whispering in my ear. Jimmy, why don't you say this? Jimmy, why don't you do this? Jimmy, they're constantly and whispering, trying to get me to do things that I know better. And you know better too. So resist Satan. Ask the Lord to remove Satan and the demons away from you, get them away from you. I'm always saying, telling Satan and the demons, if they don't get away from whispering in my ear, that I'm gonna ask the Lord to remove them and put them where they're supposed to be before it's their time. So read your Bible. We do every day. So I'm not bragging. I'm just saying what we do. Y'all have a blessed day. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next video. You won't miss nothing if you like and subscribe and give me a thumbs up. God bless y'all. See y'all later.